it's quite racist, didn't have to include some people in it. Well, it never does. It never does. It again, I swear that it's being offensive to be offensive in order to get views, because no
India
matter what.
invasion in Canada. Is that the one that we added?
Yeah.
This the one
Yeah.
that we're watching right
Yeah, this is
now?
the one you just added.
Oh, I did not know about this guy. I just added it.
So the one you were just talking about, my wife added it to the folder. Like, we're gonna watch it together. It's Inside Canada's Indian Invasion, and I was like, the Tyler guy, and then I opened it up like, oh, this is the one.
It's
So
like India invasion. That sounds like something I've
all
added.
right, let's see this racist piece. It's gonna, it'd be bad. It's a racist piece, and then I'm just like, you know what? Everything he's saying makes sense.
I mean, invasion can be a good or a bad thing, right? Because in terms of like food and stuff, that's a good thing.
Any kind of food invasion in these white nations is a good thing.
Yeah.
There's a reason why, like, the Mexican restaurants do so freaking well in the U.S. because
They got flavors.
yeah, you need actual food, not the mayonnaise is disgusting.
Yeah.
I'll just say it. Anyone who uses
Ranch
mayonnaise
is disgusting.
is absolutely disgusting.
Ranch is disgusting too.
Yeah, 'cause it's like
Mustard is disgusting.
anytime I see a mayonnaise, it just reminds me of a scene of Undercover Brother where he had a watch that could squirt hot sauce because he needed to pretend to be white to be accepted in the white community. And yeah, he had in order to actually add some flavor to the freaking disgusting white.
That's what it reminds you of. It
Yeah.
reminds me of No Neck Ed.
No
You know?
neckhead. Oh,
Yeah.
putting mayonnaise in his hair. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, but Inside Canada's Indian Invasion.
This is Brampton, Ontario. Where are you originally from?
I'm from India.
India. I mean, India. India.
I'm from Punjab.
From Punjab.
In Punjab.
Are you from Punjab?
Yes.
I think it's going a little
Punjab.
too quickly.
Punjab.
Yeah.
The Indians are generally a dirty people, but I think we might have.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so if this is the issue where he's interviewing like racist white people, I don't think that's a bad thing. I think that's actually doing something in the favor of India, because it just shows how jaded and how messed up these white people have
Yeah.
as a brain.
The upper class of the Indians here, because they don't seem to be eating poo like they do back in their own country.
What? What's he talking about? He's like, oh, usually they're like dirty people, but I think we got the upper class because usually they eat poo.
See,
Like,
okay.
what are you talking about?
I freaking love this. So he's like interviewing a ton of Indians who've come from India, and then he goes to the first white man, and the white man is the worst. He is the worst. Oh my gosh.
The fact he's out. I think we got like nicer ones. 'Cause
Yeah.
They don't eat poop.
Yeah, no poop.
People actually.
We had one poop on a TTC bus just a couple weeks ago.
Why so many Punjabi?
It
What?
could have been a homeless person.
Yeah.
That's what's funny is like like in San Francisco or LA, there's a massive amount of homeless as an issue. It's literally like you would get a ton of immigrants to come in immediately, like legal immigrants, hopefully. And then immediately the white people there will start blaming what the homeless do on the immigrants. And it's normally the white people that tend to do the blaming. Let's be honest. It's normally the white people.
He's here in Brampton.
It's like home.
One of the fastest growing cities in Canada, with over half the population foreign born, Indians have rapidly mass migrated here, turning what was once a small
That's the Khalistan. That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've told me about it. But this is the funny thing. Every time I saw more Canadian flags in my life in India than I ever have even in Canada. They fly more. They have more on the back of cars, on the back of buses, on the back of vans in India, everywhere.
Yeah.
More there than they fly in Canada.
Farm town into an Indian immigrant headquarters.
You guys everywhere use like these things like everywhere India, right? In store, counter, restaurant, too much.
Too much. Is Canada
Well, you want to leave India and then you basically make it home. You make it home.
being used by some of these Indians as a migratory stepping stone on their way to
Yeah.
sneak into the greatest country on earth?
Yep.
Praying to God I don't get stabbed.
That does happen quite often. That's one of the issues, which is why they're trying to do more.
Build a wall.
Well, they need to build a wall between America and Canada. We need to keep those Canucks out. We need to keep those crazy white people out. Our simple cousins. Our simple cousins.
Like 4 Sikh dudes patrolling the area. My smuggler's about to bring me across the border tonight or tomorrow.
I hired a human smuggler named Sidhu to see just how easy it is to illegally enter America once you get to Canada on, let's say, a student visa. But what did the native Canadians here think about the rapid Indianification of their town?
I gotta say, guys, I love Indian food.
We got all sorts of ethnic food out here. We're trying to get everyone's
Next
side
time we
of,
should
this
probably go
Indian-
to an Indian restaurant here.
Yeah, we need to try an Indian restaurant.
Yeah.
We need to actually go there and try one.
It actually looks like India, which is like
Well, the thing is, Canada is filled. They have like an entire community
Yeah,
and ecosystem. They you know how like the Muslims in India will basically take over streets and corners, and Canada's basically having that done.
yeah,
where
like
the,
a mini India
yeah,
type
by
of thing.
the Punjab population primarily, it seems.
They fart spicy.
Yeah,
Did you smell it?
yeah, I've blown up a few times. I won't lie.
Spicy. What's a spicy fart?
It's a very, very, very stingy one.
Indian influx here.
This Indian influx is retarded, and I don't want to be in.
Okay. Have you seen any
Okay.
diploma mills yourself
Karen.
here? Sort of fake colleges out here in Brampton?
I don't.
That is a bad thing.
Yeah.
That's basically the same. Well, it's not as bad as like the fraud that went on in Minnesota,
with
but
the Somalians.
yeah, with the Somalians. But it's still bad. It's still bad. It's still encouraging people to come over basically illegally,
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's just the issue.
No, there seem to be a lot of colleges that I've never I don't recognize the names.
Yeah, that is
of.
true.
Like, there's-
And it's not just in Canada. It's in US. It's in Australia. It's in New Zealand. Like all the places where Indians want to go.
Yeah.
Like that's why now the immigration rules are much more stricter. Because when I was in like the passport office, there were so many people that just came and they all had the same scribble on their passport, and they were like, "Oh, we want a new passport because this one got destroyed." And the guy looked at all those passports because they came in group, like there were 3
Yeah.
or 4 people, and they all had the scribble, exact same scribble on the passports, and they were all making the same excuse. And so the guy was like, "So did all of your kids decide at the same time to do the exact same way?" The guy obviously knew that it was a fake passport, and now they wanted to get a new one,
Yeah.
a proper one, because those ones weren't gonna work because they are much more stricter now.
Yeah, and that's a good thing. Like, I'm all for people applying for visas and traveling because there needs to be opportunity for the best and brightest to go to where they want to go. The problem is it's being mismanaged. It's absolutely being mismanaged. Like a lot of those fake colleges are literally just warehouses that are basically like the Somali fraud that was happening in Minnesota.
And the thing
It's
is
same
that the people have like fake documentations and everything, like fake certificates to apply for a scholarship in those colleges. Like not even the fake colleges. Some of them even apply to like a real established college.
Yeah.
And then they cross-check the documents, and then it's like a fake document.
Yeah.
So that thing just happens everywhere, not just Canada.
Yeah,
but,
he said he was gonna ask a native Canadians and asked a white Canadian. Of course, They've been there for hundreds of years now. They are the native Canadians. I mean, if you give it another 100 years of this invasion of Indians, then guess what? Guess who the new native population's going to be?
Indians.
Yes. basically, the white people are the native population. That's like getting upset that someone says, "Oh, Native Americans," and they interview me because I am a Native American. I've lived here my entire life. Sure, my father's from Mexico, but my mother's white enough for me to be white passing, and I could be interviewed, and then people get upset because, "Oh, no, you're an idiot. Native Americans are the Native Americans." Like, no.
Okay.
No, I'm a Native American. I was born and raised here.
Anderson College and Algoma College. I don't know what type of colleges they are. It's not Ryerson.
Are people spending their life savings to immigrate here?
Canadians won't be able to tell the difference between fake and real colleges. Just have rainbow flag. What do you mean rainbow flag? But yeah, that's
like
also
the LGBT.
Yeah, but that's also a downside because here are these students thinking they're going to a legit place only for it to be fraudulent.
Yeah.
And that is sad.
Well, for some cases that is the case,
That
but
is the
for
goal.
others, they know
Yeah.
why they're going there. They just need to get to the states or some of the countries through a fake visa so they can start living there and working there and just basically live as an illegal immigrant that's on a student visa apparently, which is not a student visa because that college does not exist. Yeah.
I guess they should call them Indigenous Americans or
Aboriginals,
like
Australia.
I've never liked that because are they still not Australian? Just like Americans are still Americans, Canadians are still Canadians. Sorry, they're the retarded cousins. Eskimos are technically still Americans, even though they live in Alaska primarily. They're still Americans. I've always found this tiptoeing over like, oh, where I come from is like very childish, like kids wanting like kids who think they come from a better class than others. Like, oh, my parents a doctor, so
Can
I'm
I do
better.
this?
Yeah, you can do it.
Really?
Yeah.
Canada, a lot of people coming all the way over here. Do you think most of the newcomers that come here have assimilated to Canadian culture?
No. They want their own country. That's bad.
That's the bad
People come to a
part.
new country should assimilate the values of
Yes.
that country first, but they shouldn't come here. They come for a better life and they come and mess up other people's lives. No, that's disgusting.
Yeah, my brother is here. I'm on visit visa.
Visit
See?
visa.
Yeah, I will go after 1 month.
And have you
Respect.
been visiting for 6 months?
Yeah,
6 months.
I will go next year. No, next month.
One place to live
Slip of the
forever?
tongue. Slip of the tongue. But like that's the thing. You need to respect the culture you're going to. It just makes sense. Like I wouldn't bring my American values to India. It's just not my place. I'm American. Going to India is just would be like me being a barbarian going to another nation trying to think I know better than the people who've lived there all their lives. Just like the people who come to America or go to Canada or go to Europe thinking they know better. No. Let the nations do what the nations do. The people there have a right to vote and choose how their nation is formed and operated. You can't just go there and dictate how things happen after the fact.
Where would you live? Punjab or Brampton?
Motherland, Punjab.
Is Brampton a friendly place?
Not like it used to be.
Okay. What happened?
Different cultures come in, they race around like they're in the Indy 500.
A lot of Hellcats out here.
Well, the
And
thing
then
is,
the insurance
there are
rates go
both
up, they get
positives and
upset.
negatives to people going
Yep.
to a different country. Because some people go in a different country to improve their life, right? To improve the way they were living
Yep.
in their own country and to gain more experience and kind of evolve into a much more nicer lifestyle. Some people go to another country and all of a sudden they're this die-hard patriotic person who cannot live without their country.
Oh, yeah.
And who has to do everything Indian. And if somebody tries to stop them, they'll be like, oh, you're stereotyping. Oh, you're racist.
Yeah.
And I don't like those type of people.
Yeah.
Like if your main focus to come to another country is just so you could act more patriotic. Do that in your own country.
Yeah, yeah. It's like people who think that they're better. It's like if you love your nation so much, go back. The same people who fly like the Somali flag in the U.S. or the Mexican flag in the U.S. or the all these even terrorist flags in the U.S., those people don't belong here and shouldn't be here, especially those that aren't even natively born. Already, we have a bunch of morons who fly other nations' flags because for some reason they have some misguided understanding of what these other nations do. They don't seem to truly understand because they've never set foot out of their own neighborhood.
Yep.
But at the same time, you have to accept the culture you are traveling to. You have to. Yes, there are people will always be eager to meet you and talk with you.
Yeah.
But if you start becoming a nuisance and start disrespecting the land you're on, people are going to hate you. And the problem is they are going to start hating everyone else affiliated with you. That's how racism is basically born, because someone is being so obnoxious, so absolutely terrible that they can only, every time they see anyone else that's barely even similar, they will always see that one annoying person. Always.
Because people hit them in accidents. You know, people are just not as happy as they used to be.
I gotta say, for the most part, what's happened in Brampton is all the good white people have moved out. We got just kind of us poor white trash left over.
And is there a lot?
At least he acknowledged it.
Yeah.
Brampton.
Too much.
Too much? Yeah. What do you mean too much?
Yeah, because you see, they go to like Canada, they want to look modern and be like, oh, we live in Canada, we're so modern. But at the same time, they want to show that they're connected to their roots. So it just makes a huge mess. Like, decide what you want in your life. Like, I don't mind like praying and everything and building temples if you want to. But at what point is it like doing too much?
Yeah, but you're not going
Because
to...
how would you feel if a bunch of Canadians moved to India and basically made it like their own home and started building things their own way and having Canadian food things in there and just being like, oh, a Canadian influx in India?
Oh, that'd be so annoying.
Yeah, I know.
Like again, okay, so think of it this way. Imagine if America sent all the idiotic white women to India. How? Because that's literally how a lot of people view it, because it's always the loudest and the most obnoxious that seem to annoy everybody, and they make it bad for everyone else. Imagine if they were sent to India and they were demanding like the same kind of rights and privileges and things that the U.S. just automatically grants them for some reason.
Like this thing, like witness the inauguration of North America's tallest the statue
Shiva,
for the
yeah.
god, and it's like, it's okay to worship, it's okay to build temples. Why do you need to go out of your way
Build massive statues.
to build a massive statue? I'm pretty sure these people would have never built something like that in
No.
India.
No, like
So-
there are statues, massive statues throughout
yeah,
India.
yeah.
But it's just a part of the culture. It's well accepted. A lot
Yeah.
of people love building statues.
Yeah.
The thing is, if you're going to a Western culture, statues, idol worship is frowned upon. You're not going to build massive statues if you're going to build like a monument, like a sculpture, like the Statue of Liberty, or I mean even the Union Monument of Unity. I think it is like something like that, which is just there. But when it's obviously something for the divine, people are going to view it and be like, this makes me feel uncomfortable because it doesn't belong in my nation. You could say it's bad, but if
Like,
like,
how
just
would
keep it in
they
the
feel
building.
if bunch of Christians, like Canadian Christians, went to India and they were like, "Oh, witness the inauguration of India's tallest church
Or
or
cross.
tallest cross."
Like it
that
was
would
it-
be like, everybody would laugh at that because it's like, why are you being so extra?
Yeah, in like building the Rio, where Rio has that giant Jesus
yeah,
Christ,
yeah.
who basically wants to give everyone a hug.
Hug.
It's like Jesus wants a hug.
Yeah.
It's like, imagine that being built out of nowhere. It would just feel out of place. Like for me, seeing that, I know where it's at because there's only one of those in the world, because those things don't pop up like mushrooms after the rain. It's not common. It's really not. Yeah, but it's just like
I hate these type
Yeah.
of people.
A temple?
Probably when they go in India, they never even visit one single temple.
No.
But here they want to build a huge
Yeah.
statue just to show off that we're Indians. We do our cultural things. We do this. Where in India they probably don't even care about basic
Yeah.
things, and they probably are the same people that are like, you shouldn't do fireworks in Diwali because it's air pollution. They're probably the same people.
Yeah, yeah. Like again, temple is absolutely fine. A temple is absolutely fine. But when you start building statues, it's kind of like a little far.
In store, counter, restaurant.
Not just Indian, it's all culture here.
Why is the area so popular for Indians here?
I don't know. When I came here, I didn't like it that much, but it's cheap.
I'm not so certain, but a lot of people say it's because the airport's right there.
Okay. Have you noticed any big demographic changes here in Brampton?
See, now it's
What
like
have you
it's
seen?
Oh, I could,
Yeah, it stands out.
yeah, it stands out, and it just I don't know, because they might think it's a positive reinforcement, but it could
It's
also
not
be
to
a
the locals.
negative.
Yeah, 'cause-
because it's going to draw too much attention to that specific community now, and people are gonna hate them for
Yeah, 'cause
for all of
even
this.
like me driving to work every day, if I immediately saw something pop up out of nowhere, even
Yeah.
what they have in Rio, I still feel like it doesn't belong because it's just like, why the heck is that there? It was like maybe a cross, but why the heck do you have this massive sculpture of Jesus Christ in the middle of your yard for no apparent reason? Yeah, it just maybe if it was paper mache and then the rain hits it and then it melts, it's like, okay, so it's there for a short period of time, but they're making it out of plastic. So it's going to be there and then it's going to get weathered. And then like in India, the color fades. And then it starts to look trashier and trashier and trashier because it's not repainted, it's not kept up with. And then those massive statues just like look weathered.
can't be specific
Why not?
because I'm a city worker.
Okay.
They're okay, but we're in our place. So many like students.
Why
they're
can't
in
I
the
do
house
it?
and they don't bother me though. But
Nice people.
yes,
Yeah.
they're nice. Yeah.
They're good people, actually. Being a good community, besides,
I think you're on the wrong.
few other things happening.
Let's play a game called How Many White Employees Work in This Tim Hortons?
Did it?
The answer was 0. Do you feel like a stranger in your own country here in Brampton?
What's wrong with white people working in a Tim Hortons or non-white people working in a Tim Hortons? Again,
I went to one of the Tim Hortons. I absolutely hated it.
you should have. the food.
hate it. I hate it.
So let's go back to that. Let's go back to the kitchen. Where was it? Okay, yeah. This is like any fast food joint in America. Not Indians, Mexicans. You know why? Because Mexicans know how to cook. Restaurants, well, fast food, you get white people working at fast food. But restaurants, if you go back into the kitchen, it is nothing but, guess what? Mexicans, because they know how to cook. Indians know how to cook. So I'd expect them to get hired on in restaurants, to get hired on for the food service because they know actually how to make stuff taste good. I know a place is going to have good food if I look into the back of the kitchen door and I see Mexicans back there. If I see white people back there, guess what? The food's not going to taste that good.
Yeah.
It's just a known fact. It's a known fact. I mean, I don't know how anyone could go into a Tim Hortons, see this, and think the food's gonna be bad.
But Tim Hortons is
Well,
crap.
it is terrible. I've never been to a Tim Hortons. I've never been to a Tim
you
Hortons. It's a
shouldn't.
fast food joint. It's
So
a fast food joint.
me and my brother wanted to try, because we tried the American one and then we tried the Indian one. The American, the tea, coffee brew, something.
Tim Hortons isn't American.
No,
it's Canadian.
not Tim Hortons.
What?
I'm not talking about Tim Hortons. I'm talking about the coffee tea brew
Oh,
thing.
okay. Coffee and something.
Yeah, the one that we went
Yeah,
to.
yeah.
And then there was Tim Hortons. So he was like, oh, one of them is an American establishment. One of them is Canadian. Let's go and check what's the difference between the both. And then I went to one. I went to the coffee, whatever.
Coffee and sandwiches, really.
Coffee and tea something.
Yeah.
And I got the food there and I tasted the coffee and the tea and it all tasted good. And then I went to Tim Hortons, and then we ordered the exact same thing. Well, they didn't have, their menu is so much more smaller and not many varieties in there. And I went there and I tasted it, and it literally tasted like crap. And I ordered like a lemon tea or something, and it tasted like, you know, those bathroom cleaner, they smell a certain way.
Yeah.
That's exactly how it smelled like. And the guy came to us and he's like, "Oh, do you like it? How do you like it? Is everything good?" I'm like, "I'm not even going to drink this whole thing." And I was just so disgusted by it. I'm like, just because it's from Canada doesn't mean it's any good.
Well, you were in India when you ate it, so there were at least...
Well, they were Indians there too. There are Indians here too. What's the difference?
Yeah. Well, the thing is, fast food, it's like copy paste. It's always done the same. That's why restaurants, like if you go to a restaurant, it's best to know if there's Mexicans or I guess even Indians in the kitchen, because they know how to cook.
Yeah.
They know how to cook. So I'd feel more comfortable going to a joint in Canada if there were Indians in a kitchen rather than white people, because I wouldn't trust them to know how. I wouldn't know them to know the difference between a delicious tasting seasoned, let's just use butter chicken, and the taste of their own foot. They wouldn't know the difference.
Yeah.
Their tongues don't have the capability. They don't have the capability.
Mm-hmm.
The answer was 0. Do you feel like a stranger in your own country here in Brampton?
Absolutely. I'm just very grateful, though, that they're Indians. The Indians are generally a dirty people, but I think we might have the upper class of the Indians here, because they don't seem to be eating poo like they do back in their own...
Oh my
Why would they eat poo?
Gosh.
Who eats that? What are they even talking about?
I'm pretty sure he was just... I don't know. I don't know why he keeps saying that. I really don't know why he keeps saying that, because now he's like talking about, oh, we got the upper caste
Class
of Indians.
Yeah.
It's just like, dude, maybe in some rare, very rural area in India, probably a village of maybe 100 to 1,000 people, there is a person there who is mentally ill that eats poop. Okay?
But then the same can be said about people living in Canada. So...
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that whole thing is so freaking dumb. He's just like, dude, again, the only thing I could say that would be annoying about the whole thing would be the statues they're building. Because the temples are fine if they want to worship.
What
and all that,
happens
it's
when they
fine.
build the statues? When there are they're protesting, or the Canadians start to protesting and everything, the statues are going to be the first target. They're going to be the first to be damaged. They're going to be the first to be taken down.
Yeah, you don't want idols to be
That's
destroyed.
what happens in Kashmir. That's what happens in all of the places where riots happen. So it's not like, oh, you're just making a big deal out of the statues or whatever. No, you're making yourself a target by building something like that in a completely foreign country where the majority of the population is not you.
Yeah, I can understand that, because like if it was a temple and there was an idol inside, less likely for something to happen to that than something that's outside. Just imagine what happens when a regime is toppled. Their statues get toppled as well.
Because even if somebody puts like a non-vegetarian thing on the statue, it's no longer pure. So they'll have to like do the cleansing and everything all over again. So this is how easy it is for the other people to agitate the community now.
Yeah. And then again, it's always the worst of the worst. There's always going to be one very terrible native Canadian, I'll say, who's been there for a long time, who's annoyed by the whole thing, who will escalate things. And there's going to be one very terrible Indian who's there, who's wanting to escalate things. And it's just going to get everyone else caught in the crossfires. The thing is, it's best to just go there, acclimate, build a temple.
Like
sure,
nobody is barging into your house and being, oh, stop praying to your gods. But
nobody cares.
Yeah, but if you build a grand statue there, everybody's gonna be like, oh, why are you building this here?
Yeah, again, like the only thing, the fake colleges and the massive statues.
Yeah.
So far, I've only seen 2 things that are really only an issue. Everything else is like...
Because the thing is, there are tons of people like tons of Indian communities that are living outside. So, for example, let's say if Hindus have built a statue, the Sikhs are going to be like, oh, we're going to build our temple more grand than them. And then Indians are going to be like, no, we're going to build a more bigger temple than this one.
Yeah.
And then that's how this whole conflict starts.
Yeah, it's my dad says meat is offered to Shiva. What? Why?
Well, there are certain people who believe that, but like there are different sects and everything. So some offer, some don't.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, but when it comes to this kind of thing, it's always troublesome. It's always aggravating because in the end, most people are just trying to live their life. Some people get taken advantage of, some people like things like that, but it's always the loud ones that cause the most problems. Building a statue in a place where if you don't see other statues
you're just
around,
basically making yourself a target at that point.
It isn't a good thing. It isn't a good thing. You don't want to be the one to stand out. You want to fit in.
Yeah.
You want to acclimate. I mean, I don't know.
And fitting
maybe
in
I'm
doesn't
crazy.
mean letting go of your culture, your roots, or where you came from. It's the same as in America. Indian people come here and then they wear their gold jewelry how they would normally wear in India, and then they get robbed.
Yeah.
And it's like,
if they're
what
in the
were
big
you
city,
expecting?
if they're in the big city, of course they're gonna get robbed. You walk through,
and then they go to the news channels and there's everything like, oh, it's violence against Indian communities. I'm like, no. Why would you go in a separate country, a separate culture, a separate area where you know nothing about, and you flaunt your jewelry of how rich you are?
And then a poor or a druggie or some
a homeless
alcoholic
person probably, because everybody has guns. So literally anybody could rob you at that point.
Yeah. It's always funny because you see that kind of stuff, and then it's just like, you were probably going through a bad community, and why were you wearing like $10,000 worth of gold?
Yeah.
It's like maybe a bracelet, maybe something small. It's perfectly fine.
Yeah, or a necklace.
But when you're covered in gold, you're a very slow running target. Not that it's good or anything, but it's just like it's completely culturally different.
Yeah.
I have seen Christians say those statues are to be made to dominate and take over Christianity.
That's what I mean. Like, people are going to see it as a negative thing, even if you meant to do it as a positive thing for your community.
Like, personally, I don't think it's being made to destroy Christianity. Well, that's the thing. It's not. But the thing is, think about it. If you're driving to work and you're so used to seeing like nature, you're so used to seeing like just the churches nearby, just the everyday neighbors and everything, and all of a sudden there's a massive statue of something that you completely don't recognize. There's a serpent crawling up that all this stuff is like, why not just a building, a temple of worship? Why not just a temple? Why
you could have a big statue inside the building.
It'll make people feel uncomfortable because it feels like this isn't my land.
Yeah.
It feels like it's being taken over, even though it's not intended that way.
Yeah.
But you got to meet people halfway. You got to realize this isn't my country. I shouldn't be doing this because it probably would be seen as disrespectful or rude. Maybe if you went to like the city council and put like in a vote, because you can do that. You can ask us like, hey, planning on doing this. Do you believe it will be okay? And they pass it, then no one can say nothing. But if there was nothing like that put in and it was just built out of nowhere, that would basically be completely disrespectful.
Yeah. Indian temples have been desecrated, painted, graffiti way before any of the statues came up. They are barely a few years old. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, they're going to see it as an invasion rather than you trying to respect your community and do something for your community.
Yeah, and
like,
even
nobody is, like I said, nobody's going to go into their houses and see if they're praying to the Jesus or if they're praying to a Hindu god. But if they make it like a big deal, then of course everybody's going to pay attention to it, and the more easier target it becomes.
Yeah, and why are we having Jesus statues all around India?
Well,
look,
I don't see any Jesus statues.
I haven't seen any either, but the thing is,
And if they are part of the community.
Well, the
and
thing
India is a secular
it's-
nation.
There are already statues, massive statues in India. If people built it, they were building it to fit in. They were building it to fit in. That's the only logical reason. It's being built to fit in with all the other statues. The thing is, you're going to a nation with no statues. Why would you build statues? Even if that is true, where there are Jesus statues in India.
Well, they're probably
doesn't-
old churches because you know
really old churches. But that's the thing. It still doesn't work because in India statues are like a cornerstone.
Yeah,
The
they're
idol
not
worship
just
is
statues of
yeah.
Jesus. I'm assuming, although I've never seen one in my life. But there are statues of Indian gods. There are statues of some of the freedom fighters. There are statues of old kings and all those things. So it's not a rare thing in India to see a statue, but it is a rare thing to see a statue in Canada of a foreign god that they have no idea about.
I get that Americans want Christianity to be the vibe religion of U.S. as it's America's dominant religion. Actually, I believe atheism is America's dominant religion right now, and has to do with history of America. But practically, how will this be done?
Well, I don't think anybody's pushing, because I am still a Hindu and I married a Christian guy, and I still do the prayers. I still wear my Trishul pendant in my neck, and nobody is harassing me for it. But if I go outside,
if you build a statue in the yard, there would be a massive
Yeah,
problem.
everybody's gonna come here and be like, "Oh, what's happening?" And I'll be in eyes of everybody, and I don't want to be. I don't want that kind of attention. I am practicing my own religion for my own sake, not to show the world that I'm doing something.
Yeah.
So,
again, but you're acclimating to the culture. If you built a statue out front, that wouldn't be acclimating to the culture.
Well, the thing is,
That'd
I
be
wouldn't build a
disrespectful.
statue in India. So why would I build one here?
Yeah.
It's not about statues. It's about your devotion.
Yeah. Why are you asking these questions to these fools? Hindus, those demography are almost 10 has already changed?
What?
Almost 10 has already changed? I don't know. These fool Hindus.
Whatever.
We had one poop on a TTC bus just a couple weeks ago, but for the most part, they seem to be the cleaner ones.
Are they social with you guys?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I work for them. I have contracts with the buildings. I know a lot of it.
So if you were to walk into one of their stores as a white guy, how would that experience go? What do you...
Well, I have been discriminated where I've been waiting in line at a butcher shop. The person behind me got served for me because she was ethnic. They just kind of ignored me.
Where are you from?
Well, it's probably like in India where they don't care about the rows. They just know somebody. Oh, hi, hi.
No, it's not that. He was standing patient. This happened to me while I was in India. You stand patiently in line.
And then you get like
and you keep like a good distance from people in front of you. That just seems like that you don't want to be buttoned body to body. Let's just say that. And I keep distance, and then people just cut around me and cut around me and cut around me. And it's like, guys, I don't want to be touching the person in front of me. And people see an opening and cut around me. So I could see why he got snubbed, because he was probably standing a distance away, and they kept cutting in front of him.
Ask why so many people from Punjab come here to Brampton.
Probably because this provides safe environment. We don't feel any racism here.
I'm as racist as the next guy, but I'm just...
Good. We all are. We all are. Everyone has their own racism. Yeah. And they lecture other countries on tolerance. I have no clue who that person is. I think he's talking ill of us. What negative does the statue bring? Is it illegal? No. It is claiming
superiority.
Yeah, it is claiming... Yes, it is. It is. No, it is just the way of showing devotion and energy. If you want to show devotion, keep it to your...
If you read Shiv Puran, you would know that building statues for, especially Lord Shiva, doesn't actually make you more devoted than the person who would literally worship a stone with devotion, because... It at the end of the day, it's about how devoted you feel inside you, not how much you portray outside. because I don't want to go into details of the whole story and whatever. But a poor person who remembers God every single day and he has no means of going to temples or offering stuff to them, he would get more benefits from God than somebody who goes to temple every day, does whatever, but at the end of the day is a terrible human being. So.
Yeah. The whole thing is just like it's.
So
again,
building statues doesn't make you more devoted than somebody who believes in God. And
it is trying to show a sense of superiority. It really is trying to show like, hey, we've marked this as ours instead of acclimating, just having a temple where you can go and having your own shrines and everything. No, you build a massive statue to basically mark it as yours.
Because if building statues was a huge deal, in Kashmir, the Muslims destroyed most of the temples. Does that mean that all the Kashmiris are no longer considered devoted Hindus anymore? Because they don't have huge statues there?
They were destroyed?
Yeah. Like, that's what I'm saying. They're thinking about it as a materialistic aspect. Hinduism is not a materialistic thing. At least it's not supposed to be. I don't know about people, but
yeah.
Grateful for the Indians as opposed to the Muslims or the Africans. Like I know we got a lot of African immigrants, refugees in our homeless shelter, and I feel bad for the homeless in Brampton because they're out here on the streets living in tents because it's too dangerous to be in our shelters.
So they're afraid to live in the shelters because of the Africans?
Yeah.
What have the Africans done to make them fearful, in your opinion?
Well, it's their cultures. They're like rape is not against their culture. They just have low intelligence.
Okay.
People are really friendly and they're nice.
So I don't know if you know, if you Google what is the intelligence level of Africa, sub-Saharan Africa, it's under 70. That's below Down syndrome.
I don't think he's even Googled it. I think he's just making these
stuff
numbers up in his head.
He's like, oh, it's below Down syndrome.
Yeah, his head is Google, I guess. His head is Google.
I think he's one of those people who can't tolerate spice, and he's just angry at the fact that there are more
there's flavor.
Indians. Yeah.
That there's flavor in everything now.
And what happened to fish and chips? What happened to just putting mayo on top?
Oh my gosh.
They should not be. Like, why are we bringing people in here where they could never, ever hold a job? Like, these people can't even, like, McDonald's is
Well,
out
if you
of
go
their
to Kashmir,
intelligence
you'll
rate.
find out, Kiran.
Yeah, there aren't any.
Yeah.
There aren't any. They're always destroyed.
Maybe if you dig up some places, you'll find remains of them.
Yeah, a head buried somewhere.
They couldn't even be a cashier. Bringing them here will have to put them on disability for the rest of their life. So they're not a net asset. They're a liability.
But to give you a small but easily observable consequence of
have my phone.
demographic replacement
Why?
here in Brampton, just look at how
Oh, I
bad
can't.
and
I don't know
dangerous
why.
the
Fuck
driving
mine.
is out here. How's the driving out here? That's the reaction I get every single time.
The driving?
so bad.
Holy.
The driving, that's,
It's crazy.
Branto's driver is crazy.
Like crap.
Terrible.
terrible.
Everyone laughs.
Very, very bad.
It's awful.
It's a little bit. There it is. There it is. How good are the drivers out here? You can't make this up.
As a new driver on the road, I would be scared to death.
Holy.
My sons got hit yesterday. Rear-ended by Brampton drivers.
No, nobody has patience for other people.
People don't follow the rules. They just drive anyhow.
Yep.
Yep.
They come in thinking they can drive the exact
Well,
same
yeah,
way.
in India, it's the
Yeah.
same. So
Yeah,
they think here they can do the same.
Yeah, they think they can use the exact same rules. Like I remember Tahir, he rented a car in San Francisco once, and he was honking that horn and swerve. And San Francisco is already very, very tight. Well, at least for me it is. But when you drive in streets in India, it's like a massive freeway in San Francisco. But he was like swerving through traffic. He was honking his horn nonstop. And this was before I ever actually been to India or watched anything about it or learned anything. Or this was years and years and years ago. And I was like, what the heck is going on here? This is absolutely insane. Absolutely insane.
Statues has nothing to do with their resentment against Hindus. No, I never said that statues make them have resentment towards Hindus. I'm just saying that it makes them an easy target for whenever something goes wrong.
Well, the thing is, like, if your argument is having a great statue means you're a great worshiper, then those who had their statues destroyed are no longer great worshipers.
Yeah.
That's basically it. That's basically it.
It's just white supremacy mindset. You people are not able to accept the fact that Indians are doing well than you in your own country. They're not doing well. Do you know how they're living here? Like most people who are rich have been here for generations. Like it's a generational wealth that they've captured.
Yeah, yeah.
But the ones that have immigrated here, and they have no connections, no nothing. Do you know the type of life they're living?
Yeah, don't listen to that person. He doesn't know anything. He doesn't know anything. He's just a rage baiter. He's just a rage baiter. Just leave it be. Leave it be.
It's like so many people are suffering all because they had a dream and then they come here and they realize
They're sold a lie.
Yeah.
They're sold a lie. That's the problem. Is like a lot of people get scammed from India, come here thinking they're going to have this beautiful future, only to realize that they're not wanted, they don't belong, and they spent like the donkey route. They spent like more than I make in a year to get here, only to realize, oh, there is no future for me here. There is no future for me here. And that's the thing, is like a lot of people are sold a lie. And yeah, my wife should know more about India than I do, of course. But I'm the only, well, I guess my dog is another white person here, but I'm the only white person here.
Okay. You're Mexican.
Stop that. I'm
you
white.
are Mexican.
What do you feel like the drive?
You have to have your wits about you, and you have to know what you're doing.
They run in the red light, especially if there's no car. They don't follow the speed, right? They don't even put their signal. They just come in front of you.
Has the driving gotten better or worse?
That would be
in
a
the last 10
native
years?
Canadian,
Worse.
like
Why do you
native
think that
native.
is?
native.
That's why they sound a little
Yeah.
right.
It's more of the Eskimo type style, but they probably
I
have
thought they
reservations.
had more southern
Yeah.
accent, like
Yeah, I guess.
like
I
a
guess.
Texas type of. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
that-
get
that-
confused. I never understand that. Like your simple English, I understand. Like the normal ones, but when it comes to like the the Texas and all those things where they're like to restrict their words, it's all like that.
You understand my dad?
He's Mexican.
And his accent is heavy.
He is Mexican.
Yes, my wife is Indian.
Just got worse. More people coming in, more crowded, so it gets worse.
Is there any specific group that can't drive? Just be honest.
You said it, I didn't say it.
There is a honking.
Honks in the background. Oh, driving a Tesla too.
Honking is one of the things that I hate about India. Now that I'm here, I kind of miss it because here people don't honk as much. And
Yeah. Again, we when we landed on the flight, we started driving home. She fell asleep in the car because, well, again, the roads didn't have any bumps in the roads.
No.
And then there was no honking, that she just fell asleep to the
it
sound
was
of the
just
tires
so
on
quiet.
the
It
asphalt.
was so quiet, and I was
Yeah.
like, "What is happening?"
Yeah.
I was confused, and it confuses me every single time I go out.
Yeah,
Honestly,
because it's like 3-hour drive home, and you were asleep for like 2 hours and 30 minutes of
yeah.
it. She was like, "Oh, we live close to the airport." No.
You know.
All right, I know. Is it like Punjab land?
You got it.
I think it's not that they don't possess the skills, but they just lack the focus. When they may be driving, they're on their phones, taking business calls,
Okay.
or, they have other things that are distracting them.
But interestingly, as of 2023, nearly half of Brampton residents have said that their quality of life has gotten worse in the last couple of years. Are they economic assets to the community here?
Yes, definitely. Better than what it was, yeah. Okay. They brought a lot.
I'm working on a olive brand company.
Me right now working in the bakery, machine operator.
Baker.
High statue doesn't mean you stop being a worshiper. You can still worship, exactly. There is no written
When did
rules
I ever
to
say that?
devotion.
It's like they don't
and
hear what
like
I'm
the
saying.
Holy Bible or the Quran. Hinduism
I'm just saying
has,
it will make them a target, and sooner or later you're gonna find a news article where it's like, "Oh, this statue in Canada was defaced or desecrated or something by the people."
I don't think they're arguing towards you. I think they're basically agreeing that, you don't need a massive statue. There's no point in having a massive statue.
Yeah.
Especially if you're trying to join a population. There's no point to put up a statue. There's no point.
Yeah, I only fall asleep when there's honking and bumps. It's true, because when I got here, I couldn't sleep.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So she slept fine driving here, but like for the first almost week and a half.
Yeah.
She could not sleep because normally she's used to hearing like the trucks or occasional, well, not occasional honking, and like just all these noises. Yeah, it is absolutely hilarious. You get used to it over a while.
Yeah.
You get used to it after a while, but
Because there was the piano and there was a setting in it. And it sounded like cars honking, and I was just playing that. I'm like, oh, it sounds like honking. It feels right at home.
yeah, building giant statues is a mark of architectural experience and skill.
Expertise and skill.
Expertise and skill, same thing. I think that itself is certainly which can have value. I think that can have value even in terms of devotion. You can correct me. Well, yeah, but that's the thing. It's just like, also, you got to think of where you're at. It's perfectly acceptable to enjoy your craft and enjoy what you're doing. But if you're doing it in a place where it'd be seen as something that's uncomfortable overall, or in the end, you're being rude towards your neighbors who you want to build a good relationship
you're
with.
just putting more attention to yourself.
Yeah, I don't think attention is a bad thing.
Yes, it is. Like it's the same thing. Like Kashmir has mostly Muslims, right?
Yeah.
So if I go there dressed in a sari and in my traditional attire,
of course.
I'm gonna be the center of attention because they'll be like, "Who is this person? We don't know anything," and they're gonna stare at me, and I'm gonna be like the center of attention.
Yeah,
and
well, Kashmir
I'm
is an
gonna attract-
occupied territory, which is why they could do whatever they wanted, and they'd be justified because of whatever. But like when it comes to like
it's
Canada,
the same with Canada. Like they don't know anything about our gods. They don't know what we
that's the
worship,
thing.
what its significance is. For them, every other religion is like a pagan religion.
Yeah. So that's
if
the
you're
thing.
building a statue, a massive statue, they're gonna see it as a sign of invasion.
Yeah, but you can still wear whatever clothes you want. You
yeah,
can still
yeah.
like wear a sari. You can still wear like
Here
that isn't a big
I can
thing.
wear.
Yeah.
Not in Kashmir. I wouldn't wear that.
Not in Kashmir.
No.
Because Kashmir, it basically they'd see you as, oh, but we need to kill this person.
Yeah.
But in like Canada, you can wear whatever you want. It goes too far when you start building statues. I think that's just where the limit is too far. You can build a massive temple as long as it's a massive building infrastructure. A lot of people will see it as like amazing architecture. But you build a statue, it's something different.
Yeah. What is happening with your chat? First you had at Putin, and now you have Kim Jong.
Some people have just the best names. I have Vladimir Putin come
You
in.
still
and
have Trump to come in.
Yeah,
So
I'll get Trump. I need all the dictators. Let's get Mao in here as well.
Okay.
Oh, we truck drive.
Big truck?
Yeah.
Why so many Punjabis here in Brampton?
They feel like that, like it's like home. Home, yeah.
Given so many Indians are here, does
there
it
are even
remind you of home?
songs that have Brampton's
No, I
name
don't
in
like
it.
it. I didn't like that part.
Okay. Oh, you're tired of it.
I didn't like that in the beginning. The price is right, so I came here.
Okay. How is Punjab? Can you describe the area?
It's a beautiful place to live, but the opportunities are not that much there, so that's why
Okay.
we came
Because
here.
it's mainly
Okay,
like
so you prefer these Sikh
agricultural
Indians
things.
over, let's say, Somalis or Eritreans or...
Oh, no, I hate all Africans. They're just terrible, terrible people.
He doesn't know a difference between Somalis and everybody. No. All Africans.
Yeah, all Africans. Just like all Middle Easterns.
Yeah.
And that includes India.
Yeah.
The same thing, right?
Yeah,
Same thing.
yeah.
Same.
Not Asians.
Same. No, definitely not Asians. Asians are accepted. We need people to do our math for us.
Yeah.
I need an accountant.
Imagine
around
at 4
town.
a.m. you're sleeping and an azan from near a masjid plays, which breaks your sleep. It happens to me. Yeah, it used to happen to me too when I was in India. And like they would play at 4. The temple would start playing at 5, and there was a gurdwara there, and they would start playing again. And then it would be like basically a competition because then one would raise their volume, and then the other one would raise their volume. So, yeah.
Didn't you just read an article where the mosque, they were asked to turn down the volume and they refused to?
And then
So
the temple
built
installed
like
13 or 14 loudspeakers. Yeah.
pointing everywhere. It's
I
just
mean,
like-
it's a fun thing. I like it, but
Yeah. See, that's not allowed here. That's considered noise pollution. Yeah. And you could get fined for that. And it's like,
but it happens like in the morning and in the evening. Like when you're doing the evening walks, you hear one, and then there's the second one, and then there's the third one, and then there's just the volume competition.
that guy is blasting almost every racing camera like he has no fear of what others will say. No, and that's a good thing. You should be able to ask everyone. I mean, that's the thing. He's going to Indians and asking them what their thoughts are. He's going to like the white white Canadians, asking them what their thoughts are. Going to the original Canadians, asking them what their thoughts are. Going to the Indians who just got here, asking them what their thoughts are. He's going around and asking everybody. And I do enjoy the fact that he keeps going back to that racist. That racist is probably the best part about this whole thing. I'm enjoying what he's saying.
He does not care about anything.
Yeah, but they have to ban those speakers. I would call my wife when she was in India, and oh my gosh, I'd be like, is your mom on the phone? Is your dad there or something? And she's all, no, they're on the loudspeaker. And like the temple is like far, far, far away. And they are
the
just...
temple is close by.
Which one?
What are you talking about? The white temple.
Yeah, the little one. I was talking about like the larger ones that make more noise.
The Gurdwara. Yeah, it's way down there, right?
It was just making so much noise.
Because they have so many speakers everywhere.
Yeah. Because I'm trying to talk to her, and I'd get angry because I'm hearing something. I'm like, I need to talk to you, and then she's like, wait, what? What'd you say?
I found this poster lobbying for Khalistan, the idea of an independent nation for Sikhs in India, promoted by Indian Sikh immigrants living in Canada. If the Sikhs got Khalistan, would they move from Canada back to India, aka Khalistan? And is Canada not already Little Khalistan? And then I pulled up to a Hindu temple to see the infamous statue of Hanuman, a symbol of
Hanuman.
rapidly changing
See, you know how to pronounce it.
Yes, I know how to pronounce it. I've seen enough movies. I've heard it said plenty of times. And yeah, it's funny because I never knew how to say Modi. Modi, but like Hanuman I had heard so many times in like films and things like that I learned how to pronounce it, but like Modi I'd never actually heard his name mentioned, so I'd never thought I only just said it how I read it.
Yeah.
Can I ask you what this is?
So this is basically our Lord. So
Okay.
that's our
Hanuman?
Hanuman God, yeah.
Okay.
That's our Lord Hanuman.
And what is Hanuman known for?
So he's known for
Hanuman.
bravery, courage, and then he's the biggest, devotee of Lord Ram.
I then went
That's such an
literally
eyesore.
across the street to a Sikh temple. Thank you very much.
Over your head.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, sir. Have a good day. They were vibing down here, eating some food and praying, but I couldn't help but ask about the Khalistani flags hanging in front of the temple. But real quick, I just made over $100 playing games on my phone.
Oh, come
Free cash is
on.
Oh my gosh, this freaking gotcha stuff. I hate gotcha games.
Baku in Black Panther says glory to Hanuman. Yeah. I heard that.
Wait, what?
Yeah, in Black Panther, the guy he went to get when he was defeated by the Jordan, what's his name?
Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah.
Great actor.
Yeah,
Great actor.
and then he went to the cave place. The tribal leader of that place, he would say glory to Hanuman.
Oh.
Or he would say Hanuman, but
Hanuman.
yeah.
Okay, whatever.
Same thing.
Whatever. Yeah, what's your wife POV of Modi?
What's my
Yeah.
POV?
Yeah.
I like him.
Yeah.
I wish he would stay there forever.
Yeah,
you
but-
start your first offer. Thanks, free cash.
That can't
I
happen.
mean, you might have to be more specific about the whole thing because it's like there's always positives and negatives
yeah,
about
yeah.
every politician. Like if someone says that about Trump to me, I'd be like, I think he's doing okay. I mean, if you're getting more specific, like asking details, I'd be like, oh, this is bad, this is bad,
I
this is
wish he
bad.
did
But I'm
more
liking this
for
stuff.
the general category people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because right now, the general category feels like they are the underprivileged ones.
Yeah, they need to abolish this
Reservation,
Yeah,
yeah.
They need to abolish that. It should just be the best people are given the job because geniuses will come out of everywhere. Just because someone is bored in a lower community area doesn't mean a genius is not going to pop out of there. So it's like just give people the chance. In Hinduism, you are supposed to cover your head with cloth. It was a Sikh temple, and I had to do that too, honestly. Cloth when you are front of a god statue, but only Sikhs follow that now.
Well, I've heard many theories about it. Like Hindu women didn't used to cover their heads before, like way before. I'm talking way before. I'm not talking about recent before. Like way before they didn't used to cover, because somebody was like, it was a video, and the lady was basically saying, if women were made to cover their heads, why are all the goddesses not covering their heads? Why is their hair like out in the open and everything? If that's how an Indian woman is supposed to be, why are they making more restrictions on the Indian woman now?
Yeah. Well,
yeah. I don't know. I don't know.
And again,
I mean, I cover my head every time I go, out of respect.
Well, that's basically just pointing out hypocrisy right there, because they go in their temple, they're covering their head, yet they have their god standing outside in the public of everyone. Who's showing it respect by covering their head?
What?
Hanuman? The statue of Hanuman is right outside the Sikh temple.
Yeah. No, it's not Sikh temple. It was outside the Hindu temple, and then he went to the.
Oh, okay. I
place.
missed the poor editing on that one, because I
Yeah.
was like, wait a minute, that seems a little weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's still an eyesore. But at
Yeah.
the same time, I like that's
They have made up all things in Hinduism. There's no such thing. There is a lot of statues of women without veil, and those statues are thousands years old. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
they're always like different, because it's not just one text in Hinduism, right? There's different versions of different things, and everybody
and
follows
things that were
what
added
they.
onto it over time. Why are you pushing buttons?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just trying to move it so it's a little closer to me, so I can push on it. Did I
don't
do
know.
something?
Yeah, you're trying to take a screenshot of my thing.
I'm sorry. Okay. What?
Back to Brampton. What is this flag right here? Is that Sikh pride, or is it like Khalistani?
Yeah, Khalistan.
Is that like an independent nation you guys want in Punjab region?
Yeah. Because of so many things happening in the Punjab, so that's why. Because nobody speak freely.
Okay.
That is the main reason for that.
What do you mean
think if,
nobody speaks
Punjabis
freely?
I'm pretty sure they're allowed to
I've
speak
lived in
freely.
Punjab for several years. My brother has lived in Punjab for several
Yeah, his
years.
Punjab is really good.
Yeah.
Yo,
What do you
yo,
mean they're not
Jay.
allowed? Hi,
Yeah.
AJ.
Yeah. They can speak freely. They can
Yeah.
speak freely. I think it's the fact, like, so during the
I
partition.
don't know what kind of freedom they want.
Well, during the partition, weren't they kicked out of some of their land?
But everybody was.
Yeah, yeah.
My family was too. So
Yeah.
I don't hear my family saying, "Oh, we want separate country."
Yeah. But the Sikhs feel like their land is.
It's more like a. It's something that I don't really feel like
Going
should
into?
be worth talking about, because
Okay.
they're considered illegal in India. So, yeah, that should explain all of the things.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, it's the same, I think, in South India. I think it's in Tamil Nadu. They have their own, the similar thing to Khalistan,
Okay.
where they want an independent thing. I don't know if it's Tamil Nadu or Kerala, but it's something like that, and it's also considered illegal
Yeah.
in
yeah.
India. So,
We get some of that here, where there's like this guy, I think it was a rapper, who wanted to build there was one who wanted to build like the real Wakanda, and that's been in the works for like the past 10 years. You can see it on like Google Earth, and it's Google it, the real Wakanda, and it's like just this one building in the middle of nowhere, and it's gone nowhere. The money's just gone and dried up. But there are people like in the U.S. trying to build like a black-only community.
Yeah.
And that's like okay, that's incredibly racist, incredibly just disgusting.
yeah.
But I guess the white people who are racist are happy that the black people are self-segregating.
I
but,
guess. Because you would, I don't know.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just like I've always felt like, again, I've always believed that multicultural mixing is the future, but you never know.
Got Khalistan, they would go back to India.
It's depend on every person. I can't say anything. Yeah.
What would you do?
Yeah, definitely I will go back.
I think that some people may, but the likelihood of people leaving their lives here, selling their businesses, all their wealth that they've amassed, or whatever it is, and going back to India would be very difficult, because the economic and political state of India hasn't really changed, and lots of people, not just Punjabis, but everyone else, are still being suppressed.
Okay.
So I'm not too sure if people would actually go back. People believe in Khalistan for rightful reasons. Some people don't believe it. If we actually see people start doing it, then it's a different thing, like to put it into action. So we'll see what happens.
Fair.
And, yeah.
After exploring Brampton, I hit up a human smuggler I found on Instagram Reels named Sidhu, who advertised that he could smuggle me from Canada into the United States because I wanted to see how easy it would be to
Oh my
come to
gosh.
Canada on, let's say, a student visa and then pay one of these guys thousands of dollars to smuggle me across the green border into Vermont. Oh, is this Sidhu?
Ji sir, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good. Please send me your live location.
Okay. I'm about 1.5 hours away.
Okay, I will pick you on Gurdwara Sahib Gate. Okay.
What time?
What time you will drop?
1:30 a.m.
1:30 a.m. Okay.
Yes, sir. And how many people will be there?
3.
Okay. The human trafficker has responded. He has 3
Human
guys.
trafficker.
We'll see if this is legit. I don't have any of the 6,000 Canadian dollars he asked
Why
for.
is he calling him a human trafficker?
He wants to find out how easy it is to smuggle himself into
Yeah.
the United States. He could just use his passport, but oh well.
Oh well.
Oh well. It's just a divide and rule. It has been going on after 1985 more.
Dravidian politics.
Dravidian politics. Okay.
Northeast state problems, Kashmir problem, and there's Punjab problem and West. Yeah, yeah.
So it's just happening all over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically.
Again, the partition was probably one of the worst things that ever happened to India, right there.
We're gonna need to figure that out. He wants a photo of me and my live location. Not sure if I want to give him my live location, quite frankly. But I will send him a photo of myself. Yeah, this could go very, very wrong.
Kidnap.
Do not get human trafficked for a YouTube video, kids. This is all for journalism. I'm gonna pray to Krishna that I don't get killed tonight. But in the event that things
You're
get
praying
hairy,
to
I
the
might-
wrong guy.
No, not on Canadian soil, man.
No.
Not on Canadian soil. A knife is gonna not really do much.
No.
But it'll be legit.
Gas station to protect myself. All right, 70 minutes away from our human trafficker, Sidhu. Getting a little nervous, not gonna lie. Been running through this situation a million different ways. I get stabbed or shot or kidnapped or sold for organs. I'm a little bit concerned once I get in their car, what will happen next if they just point a knife at me and say, give me all your cash, give me everything you have, we're gonna kidnap you if not. But
They want to protect Sikhism as it is in danger in India, but silent on Pakistani Sikh conversions and missionary conversions of Sikhs. Yeah, that is true. There was this case, I think in UK, a recent case where they were basically grooming the Sikh girls, like the Muslim community from Pakistan. They were a bunch of like groomers, and they were like completely brainwashed the girl, and she was ready to accept Islam and everything. And they were caught by the Sikh family, and I think they arrested them or they did something to them. But that thing happens a lot, and especially in Kashmir, because there are lots of Sikhs that are living in Kashmir who have converted. Some of them have converted to Islam, and the ones that haven't, their daughters are being put into the love jihad thing, basically, where they're getting married to the Muslim guys and then changing their religion and everything. So yeah, that's happening, and you don't hear them mention those things anywhere. But yeah, they have problem with India.
Okay, that's something I did not know. Well,
Yeah.
I knew that they would be groomed because that's kind of what that
Because
faith does.
It's a lot
It
of
targets the
there are a lot of those cases happening, especially in the UK, where the Pakistani men have like the groups, the groomer groups, basically, and they're targeting like young girls, no matter what religion, as long as it's not like Muslim girls.
yeah, it has to
They're
be-
getting Christian girls, they're getting the Hindu girls, they're getting the Sikh girls, and whenever they
Breed
get
'em
caught,
out.
they're like, oh, I'm sorry, please, I didn't know, I was
Yeah,
just,
and then they'll let go.
Yeah.
Because it's whatever it is. It's
Yeah.
whatever it is.
It's terrible.
There are all these destabilized. Wait, these are all ways to destabilize the country to make a civil war, then do an invasion or change the main leader. Yeah, basically. Skip and the work is done. It's all is happening because India is
Not
growing too much.
skip that ship, the
Oh.
main leadership, and the work is done.
Okay, whatever.
That's the first time you haven't read the word ship. I would think you would recognize that word everywhere because you like ships and water and ocean.
Yeah.
And the work is done. It's all happening because India is growing too much fast. Yeah. And that's why people are scared because they're seeing the growth and the potential because India is a youth country, like a young country. Because if you see in China, they have like inverted pyramid where they have like the old people the most. And then there's the middle-aged people, and then there are the kids. Like they're a little population, but in India it's like upright pyramid.
Yeah,
so
they're
like
more
old
kids
people are
than-
little, the middle people are okayish, and the young generation is what
Bottom of the pyramid.
Yeah. And with the growing technology and everything, India is gonna advance super fast. So of course they want conflict to stop it.
Well, the thing is, technology is going to kind of be a double-edged sword. Again, with like how feminism is destroying, like feminism and I guess moral values are being destroyed in India through like the media consumption and online presence and things like that.
They're basically brainwashing the India's youth right now.
Yeah. How does your wife know so much? How your wife knows so much about India? How she is our
now she's our Didi.
no. Of course, she knows a lot about India. I stole her from there. I hate, like, that's the thing. I hate all white women, and I'm related to way too many Hispanics.
Yeah, because you
so-
said you hated white women. I'm like,
Yeah,
I started
yeah,
looking at
yeah.
you. What do you
I hate
mean
all
you
white women.
hated?
I'm related to far too many Hispanics, so I'm like, no, definitely never.
What about black women?
No. I mean, you get too many ratchets through that. And it's just like, I've always believed, and like, again, it's kind of like the same kind of white girl, valley girl mentality, just from a different aspect. But
Well, you just became Cobra. Congratulations.
King Cobra, thank you.
You know, it's funny because he hates cobras.
Oh, I hate cobras.
And for somebody who hates cobras, all your members are now Cobra.
Well, I was planning on putting various. I wanted because it was like a cobra. What can kill a cobra? Well, I could put an eagle. What could eat an eagle? I was gonna do tiers like that, and the cobra would be the bottom. And I just never got to other ones because I'm like, what am I gonna offer?
Yeah.
But yeah.
Fortune favors the bold. Let's get in there.
Oh,
And
they
after a
hate Modi, who
6-hour
brought
drive-
lost Sikh and Guru Granth Sahib with respect from Afghanistan. Yeah, of course they do. And I think there was a video of Modi where, you know how during elections you go to different regions and you wear their things. So when he went to like a Hindu populated place, they gave him like an orange scarf or something to represent. And he went to Punjab, I think, and they gave him the turban or something like that, and he put it on. And then he went to some place where there were Muslim majority and they wanted to put the Muslim cap on him, and he didn't put it on. It was a long time ago one, but yeah, looking at the comment made me realize that.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
From Brampton to Montreal.
Because he considered
I had
Sikh,
arrived
the
at
Sikhs are
Gurdwara
technically
Sikh
Hindus too,
temple
so
Yeah.
Sidhu
they're
told
just
me
a
to wait
warrior
in front
clan.
of.
They're supposed to protect, but now they're just
They're their own thing.
yeah.
After getting ghosted by Sidhu, he told me to go sleep the night at a nearby hotel. Or
ghosted?
one of his associates
Well, they
would
have to
pick
be
me up
careful.
In the morning.
Yeah.
'Cause
Well,
they-
he's a white man.
Yeah, so they never know if it's a sting operation
Yeah,
happening.
because if it was yeah.
An Indian guy, he would have no problem.
Yeah.
Hindus also go to yeah they do.
Yeah.
I do too.
Yeah, I've been to
Golden Temple.
Yeah, I've been to the Golden Temple, and I did everything that was requested. It was funny because when I was there was a kid who was getting ready to run into the temple because he had like painted flags on his cheeks. So he was running in like this, trying to hide it because apparently you can't go in with like markings on your face and things like that. But he was trying to do it for like I'm getting all the dictators apparently. Yeah, I'm getting all the dictators.
Yeah.
Follow me.
Let's go. Hello, how much longer?
Want your wife reaction to Durandar? That'll be this weekend. I think it's going on.
That won't be my reaction though.
We're watching it. We're
What?
watching
How
it.
are you gonna tell them my reaction?
Well, they won't see you. They'll hear you.
Okay.
You arrive?
Because we watched the Baramulla and I
Yeah.
was just crushed. I
Okay,
couldn't
thank
speak
you.
at the
See-
end
see
of
you
it.
soon.
And there was somebody in the comment section and they were like, "Oh, she's crying, isn't she?" I'm like,
No, no, no,
"Screw
no, no.
you! How dare you?"
That was a J.
Because
No,
I was
he
already
did not predict it. He did not predict it because he was like, "Oh,
because I was
she's
thinking it
gonna
was
be
gonna be a
crying."
ghost story or something, and then they start playing the prayers that we'd usually do, and it was in Kashmiri,
Mhm.
and then looking at the temples and whatever thing was happening, I was crying, and then he commented, "Oh, she's great, isn't she?" I'm like, "No need to act so smug."
Yeah, that whole thing was just like, oh my freaking gosh. I gotta say that was actually very powerful. That was very powerful. But yeah, you went quiet immediately watching that.
I was crying because.
The question was, could I, an Indian villager, enter the greatest country on earth by coming to Canada on a student visa and paying a smuggler to traffic
What is
me
that
in?
ID card?
Are you with Sadhu? Okay. No. Only English.
Only English?
Yes.
You from?
Portugal.
Portugal?
Lisbon. Obrigado. It's been a long wait.
Yeah.
So he's English, Portugal. Okay, he's definitely not American. He's definitely not American.
You from Portugal?
Portugal. You?
India.
Punjab?
Yeah.
Keep me safe.
Yeah.
Safe, okay?
No
Keep me
friend,
safe. No friend, no family member.
Send me location.
Okay, I trust you then. What was your name?
Tasveer.
Oh no!
It's
Why
over
are they in the...
Okay, stay.
What's happening?
Oh, AI slop visualization. I'm covering it. So I guess to emulate him being taken across the border, he made an AI video of a rickshaw.
Oh my god. What's wrong with this guy? Because I was confused. I'm like,
He's
what?
racist.
Yeah.
This right here is just like the epitome of racism.
In a hotel?
Do you know some Pakistani men are claiming to be gay for asylum in Europe? And well, the thing is, I just saw a video the other day that said, "Oh, growing gay population in Pakistan." Something. It's a documentary, and I added to my watch list because I'm like,
What's this?
okay. Of course they're gonna be gay because they covered their women, so they only have guys to look at.
Oh man, I can listen to you both to both of you all day. It's addicting. Oh well, thank you. It's primarily my wife. She's the one with all the know-how. I'm the one with all the nonsense.
Oh,
I think we
sure.
balance out.
Sure.
We balance out.
Sure.
Well, I was gonna say, like when I do my podcast with my friend, I'm the one with all the know-how. He's the one with all the nonsense. It seems to rotate.
Yep.
Personal room?
Yeah.
Okay. Here in Montreal?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
This hotel, no safe.
Why not?
You go to USA illegal. So no safe hotel.
How long you been in Canada? 3 years.
What's happening?
He gets a video of the road and then he just AI's a freaking rickshaw in it.
Have you been to USA?
Yeah, I mean go USA, I come go couple. You give me phone, it's
Phone?
oh yeah.
Phone?
It's
Once we get there?
this chat related.
Oh,
okay.
so
I
there's
see.
no
Tomorrow
like
night we go.
proof of the
Today,
interaction ever
little bit.
happened.
Yeah.
And we
Wow,
have
they're
more
taking
people
it
in the
very
house?
seriously.
How many
I'm
do you like to
impressed.
count?
They're being very
I'm
professional.
nervous.
I'm curious if this is just like, again, like if you like, I have a ton of different kinds of equipments.
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure he has like an audio piece. Like I have a pocket-sized audio device which costs like a lot of money.
Yeah,
But I
yeah.
like getting like clear audio. Like that's
Yeah.
why the mic and things like I like good audio. I like good audio, which sometimes it isn't always good.
Mhm.
But yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure he had something he just put in his pocket.
Don't want to get.
Petroleum.
What are the chances things go wrong at border?
80% good, 20% not.
20% not good. 80%. Oh, 80% good. Okay, that's pretty good.
But I'm not safe.
Motel, that's it.
That rickshaw's going quick.
This ice auto hotel.
Ice goes to the hotel? Yeah. I'm gonna say ice.
Yeah, this chai. One day.
Obrigado.
Yeah.
Yes, how are you, brother?
How are you, man?
I'm good.
Hey, where are you? You Canada too?
Yes,
Oh, okay. Too cold here. Too cold.
very cold.
Okay, okay.
What's happening?
Good to meet you.
Again, I'm pretty sure the whole thing's done.
It's Punjabi scheming.
Yeah.
Because they were talking in Punjabi and he couldn't understand it.
Wait here?
Yeah, bro.
Okay.
You phone give me.
I need to give you phone?
Yeah.
Well, how do I communicate with wife?
Wait, phone give me. I'm explain.
Okay, can you tell me before I
What's
give you phone?
happening?
Because I
Give me phone.
It
please.
feels
I
like
just
he's
met
getting
you.
kidnapped.
Can you check
Yeah.
this? Yes.
It's deleted everywhere.
Yeah. Okay, delete.
We come phone.
Okay, but I need phone though. It's for my city. I need to give you phone.
Yeah.
But I need for wife.
Is chat.
Yeah.
Personal chat. Deleted.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I do it though?
Yeah.
You just steal my phone?
This time.
Okay. Yeah, this is good. I just met you. Okay, when we go on night.
Oh, all his WhatsApp with communicating with him were completely removed.
But he already recorded it as he was communicating, so.
Yeah, he made sure to get it all.
He even put the photo of the guy in there. You remember?
Yeah, at the very beginning, he had taken a screenshot of it and everything. Oh my gosh. Bro, see Vandara?
Vantara Private Rescue Center of Anantabani.
What's that?
It's like a rescue center where they have like animals and stuff.
Aw.
Of Anantabani. You know the guy who got married and there was like $1 billion or something wedding. Yeah, that one. I think they even got like a custom watch made dedicated to this guy, and it had like tons of dials and something. I just saw it in the news like 2-3 days ago. Like they made like a watch dedicated to this rescue center of this guy. Yeah, it's really cool. You should look at it.
The watch or the rescue center?
The watch.
It's your live location for 8 hours. We will send you a message.
Okay, so I walk alone?
Yeah.
Will I walk through woods alone?
Peace.
Yes. That's easy, no problem.
यहाँ आपको किसी के साथ कोई बात नहीं करनी है मैं जैसा कर
Okay. You don't have to
Luxury
talk to
watchmaker
anyone here.
designs $1.5 million model with Indian billionaire statue.
Wait, how does that watch have a statue?
This is how it looks like.
What? Wow, that actually looks pretty
Like,
nice.
you can show the people.
That looks pretty nice.
Yeah, it's like a whole like 3D model thing happening, and there's so many little things there.
Yeah,
I was looking at him like, wow,
elephant,
that's so
like
cool.
Jewels.
Yeah.
The whole thing's like a zoo.
Yeah, based on his private zoo.
It's like a zoo.
You can zoom it in if you want.
And he's in the middle.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's in the middle.
and there's the whole Vantara, like the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty freaking cool.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that'd get me to actually wear a watch.
You have to do
It's
as I say,
1.5
because if you're
million.
illegally
Okay,
across the border,
maybe
you're from-
I have a digital watch. Maybe what I will do is just get a digital version of its faceplate.
Or maybe in like a few months in India they'll have like a cheap copy of it somewhere.
knockoff?
Yeah. we
Yeah,
can go to
fly
Delhi and buy
back,
it.
Yeah, fly back to get it.
Wait, so don't tell anyone about it. Okay, no problem. Okay, I've just never done this before, so I'm nervous.
मैं जो भी कहता हूँ
Hey, that watch looks awesome. Watch your
Yeah.
language.
Yeah.
आपको ऊपर को फर्क न देना है
Jurassic World,
Okay,
yes.
whatever I say, you have to pay attention to those things because you are 40 kilometers away from the border here. And just as we're about to enter the dangerous safe house, my smuggler mysteriously said I had to give up any knives or toenail clippers to avoid
Ooh.
detection by border patrol.
What?
Okay, I didn't know. You want it? Okay.
आपने बता दिया ठीक रहेगा अगर आप यहाँ लेकर जाते
That's not Punjabi,
Okay,
that's
you told me
Hindi.
That's fine.
Why
If
is he
you had
saying
taken me
translating
here,
Punjabi?
The censor would have read the lyrics.
Because he doesn't know. He doesn't know. Honestly, I now can normally
Yeah,
tell.
I would be angry at you if you were like, oh, I,
I could
didn't
normally tell, but most of the time it's just like it's the same thing. Just like India, same Middle East, same thing.
know. Oh, sure.
this is this long distance
The sensor can see the knife?
yeah
What?
yes this and
My
nail cutter
God.
is
Okay. No nail cutter. Just
nail
this guy.
cutter not safe
Good call.
right this car go to US
Okay, Jeep.
yeah
Jeep USA, you me.
you at night
Keep the money you have hidden, and here we have to pay $200 for the room. Don't share it with anyone. I go in there right now? But Sidhu was concerned that his associate was trying to finesse me.
Okay, he says, hello, brother. The boy who's with you, who's the driver, should not be given any dollars, and it is not okay to talk to him in any extra way. I said, okay, he asked for 200. What do I do?
I said, bro, don't give him any money. He said not to give you any extra money, so what do I do? Because you're my only person, my only
It reminds
contact.
me of the driver we had for the...
Oh, yeah.
And every time you started giving him more and more and more. I'm like, they're already being paid for.
Yeah. They're all being paid. They're already
And
being
then
paid.
he took us to his house.
Yeah. And that's when you were like, oh, do this. I'm just like, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, wait, I am come.
Okay.
He has one of those 3D.
Things are getting
no,
dicey. 3C
yeah,
homies
360
and turbans came
cameras.
out. I'm gonna get dragged into some room. The question is, can I record any of this without getting killed? I'm in the middle of Montreal, about 30 minutes away from the border. My smuggler's about to bring me across the border tonight or tomorrow. They're asking for 6,000 Canadian dollars. I have none of it on me. I don't know how this is gonna pan out. Praying to God I don't get
Did he not
stabbed.
bring the money?
4 Sikh dudes
But they're
patrolling the
smuggling
area.
you, dude.
29
Yeah, he should have been well aware from the beginning.
Yeah.
I mean, he probably doesn't have any toonies on him. That's the Canadian money. Toonies. Yeah, if anything tells you that a place
Why
is,
not 2 elbows?
Yeah, a place is completely fake, just listen to their money. Toonies.
They got toonies.
Yeah, they got toonies.
Yeah, the toonies. Everybody got toonies.
That is not like even rupees sounds Juan, pounds, toonies.
Dinars. Yeah. There's
Yeah,
yen?
yeah. Pesos.
Yen?
Yeah, yen, pesos. It's just like toonies. What is Canada? A cartoon? Yes, it is. It's America's retarded cousin.
Not to text anyone. Obviously, my location has been sent to my parents and Pasha. In the event an emergency goes down, I'm running.
What?
Why is he doing the alarm thing?
Well, he opened the car door.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm like, is he trying to draw attention
good.
to himself?
And then bro came back
I told
ready
you.
to take me to the safe house. But real quick, there are some things so insane YouTube won't let us upload.
Bit it up and show them that pussy.
But luckily, you can watch it all on patreon.com/Tyler Oliveira and get early access to these videos for $5 a month. Thank you
What
for
the
your
heck?
support. Back to the
What?
video.
What kind of content is this guy making?
Well, he's the one who did the poop throwing festival.
Oh, he's the one?
Yeah, he's the one. I noticed it just now.
I did not notice it.
Yeah, because it was like right here. in his
Like I
ads.
said.
And
Yeah.
get early access to these videos for $5
Yeah, because that was the poop throwing festival right there.
a month. Thank you for your support. Back
You're
to the
paying
video.
way too much attention to the details. What was that girl wearing, huh?
I don't know.
Huh?
I tried to pause it.
That's his room.
You know, most people who are not Punjabi think Canada is South U.S.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Really?
I'm guessing, because a lot of people don't exactly know where Canada is on the map. Well, what's funny is a lot of Americans don't even know where Canada is on the map.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
There's that too.
Let's be honest. A lot of them don't know. Oh.
At least the other people are just confusing the south and north.
Bro is Nick Fuentes of Vloggers. You know, I think his misrepresentation of like the festival was absolutely abhorrent. This one, I think the only real issue, like he's doing all this extra stuff and calling it journalism. I'm not entirely sure. Looking at the statues and wondering why that's there, I can understand is a big complaint. Complaining about the people who actually know how to cook working in kitchens makes no sense to me. There's one other one. There's one other one I thought was like, it's a valid thing to complain about. Oh, the driving. But other than that, none of it makes any sense to me. None of it makes any sense to me because it's just like he's going above and beyond to try and poke fun. I enjoyed that he was interviewing a white racist, but then he did nothing with that. And now we're stuck with following him, going through all this. And I guess he's trying to prove how easy it is to smuggle himself into the US, but it looks like he's not even going to go through with that. He also made videos about immigrant scammers in France. Yeah, he goes around doing that kind of stuff. But the thing is, after his the take on Diwali in India because of the poop throwing festival, he's really kind of destroyed his credibility, because the thing is, you can lie for a living. You really can. You can lie for a living. But the problem is, the second you lie and then you're called out on a lie for, or at least misrepresenting, something as simple as misrepresenting, which you could say, oh, it was a simple misrepresenting, but he didn't do anything. He didn't apologize. Not really anything like that. Like saying, sorry, I should have mentioned that it was just a small town, rural area. It was a targeted attack at that point. He went there just to sling mud, as it were. And then he's doing the same exact thing. He's trying to do the same kind of harassment. Like in the beginning, I was okay with it, but now he's doing the whole illegal transport to the other to America, and it's like, I think this is going too far. I think interviewing locals, good. Looking at like the giant statues that have been built, which kind of don't feel at home in a place like Canada, that's good. That kind of stuff I can agree with, and then he's just going too far with this whole bit. Going way too far with this whole bit.
Okay, I'm in the safe house.
That's a nice place. Oh, they got balloons and Canadian flags.
Yeah, you know it's Punjabi when you see Canadian flags everywhere.
Birthday magic. What is this place?
It's a safe house.
Why are there Canadian flags all over?
I just wait? Do I just wait here? Yeah. How long
It's
do I
it's
wait?
kind of like the donkey route.
Night?
The video that we saw.
Yeah.
Because they were also taken to a place and they were told to wait there, and then it took them like a month or so.
Yeah.
Before they were contacted again.
Yeah, he definitely knew that Poop Festival was just one small regional village, and he painted it as whole India. Yeah. And that's the thing. That has basically destroyed his credibility as a journalist. And now he says journalist, and it's just like, it's hard to believe him as a journalist. So in the beginning, it was enjoyable. He was interviewing a racist.
Yeah.
And then you're seeing all this stuff, and it's like, okay, some of it. And then it continues and continues and continues. And it's like, okay, no, this has gone too far.
How many people are here?
Yeah, there's 2-3 people. Yeah.
Okay. Hi. I'm safe here?
Yeah.
And I'm good to go to sleep?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I get food or no?
You can go to Pizza.
Okay. I can
Pizza
walk
Pizza,
there.
is that a place? It's called Pizza Pizza?
Pizza?
What?
Anytime I hear pizza, I think of a Little
Pizza
Caesars.
Factory?
No, Little Caesars. Because the old commercial used to be where the Little Caesar emperor guy who holds the pizza would say, pizza, at the end of the trailer. Pizza.
Okay. Okay, good. Thank you. I'll be back quick. I'll eat quick.
But many American and Western streamers were licking up licking up. Again, I'm reading wrong. Licking up this video. Yeah, because the thing is, the majority of them had never set foot outside of their nation. I get it. A lot of them, they see a journalist, and to be honest, let's be honest. Like YouTube journalists, like Nick Shirley, and a lot of them tend to have more credibility than these massive $1 million news organizations, because they do it from the heart. So people are more likely to believe them. The problem is, the second they end up going off and doing something completely different, and then it's all basically clickbait for the people who know, then it becomes a problem. And then they lose credibility.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah. But that's the thing. India.
What happened here? Do they not
After
clean up this place?
legitimizing, there was, in fact, a human smuggling operation advertised on social
Ah.
media and orchestrated via WhatsApp.
That thing
I fled
popped
the
up.
safe house and wondered.
The
why
thing is,
does
he
the
was
government
covered in
allow
the
this to
suits
happen
and
so
everything, so
Yep.
I did not recognize this guy.
Yeah, yeah. That's I didn't know who he was to begin with, and then we get to it near the end, and I'm like, oh yeah, this is the same dude that made that video. But again, I will say, like, again, I have no problem. I think immigration's a great. Oh yeah, the fake colleges, the driving, and the statues being built in Canada.
yeah.
Those are the things that are the problems. That's it. That's it. Everything else, the people coming over there, the people actually bringing good food to India, absolutely great thing.
Mm-hmm.
Let's be honest. They're actually bringing good food to India.
What do you mean, good food to
Oh,
India?
sorry. I'm
was
thinking
like,
India, and I'm just like,
What do you mean, good
my
food?
bad. Yeah.
You guys get a video? So bad.
And don't forget to like and subscribe.
Wait like that.